Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm coming on today to talk about the wrap-ups from my 2 Christmas fairs. I do have my list here, so I'll talk about that as we go, and then at the end I'll talk about my total and everything. So, let's see, let me find the other one here. Okay, so I had 2 of these, and if you've been watching my videos, then these items should be familiar to you if I showed them on a previous video. You know, I was wondering, should I call this flops and bestsellers? I don't really know, because I maybe only have a couple of real blatant flops, but everything else I wouldn't say is a flop. So I did have 4 of these, and it had the hand sanitizer, a bath fizz, a lip gloss, and a hand lotion in it. And I thought they were adorable. These are the pizza slice containers from Dollar Tree, and then I just decorated it like a tree. I did forget to put a star on top. This one does have the star on top. But I sold 2, and I have 2 left, and I was selling these for $15. So I'm wondering if maybe it was just a little bit high priced, but God, I feel like with what was in it, that it was a good price, but maybe I should have gone like $12.99. You just never know with how you know, on pricing things. But anyway, so I have 2 of those left. As I go through this video, if there's anything that you see that you would like to purchase, just shoot me an email. I think my email link is below, but in case it's not, I'll put it in the description box, okay? So yeah, if there's anything that you see, and I'm happy to discount items just a tiny bit as well, since you'll have to pay for shipping. So I do have 2 of these left, okay? My Santa's Lost Buttons, I don't think they're a bad seller. I sold 11. And I just sell a few of these every year. I don't sell a ton, but I sell a few. I sell them for $2. And let's see, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 20 left. The reason I'm telling you how many I have left is in case someone does want to purchase a quantity. So Santa's Lost Button, I have 20 of those. And I did sell 11. Okay, these were my cocoa, I don't know, what would you call these? I called them cocoa packs. These are the, you know, the cups that you put, the sleeves, coffee sleeves that you put on your cup. And I made, let's see, I made Cocoa Pap. Let me look on my list here. Trying to find them here on my list. Cocoa Pap. Okay, I sold 10 at $2.50, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, I have 21 left. And I would discount those to $2 each if anyone is interested in any of those, okay? All right, let's get those out of the way. I made those like later on during my craft show, so maybe that's why I didn't sell as many. And because my two craft fairs were both at the same location, a lot of the audience was probably a repeat from the first craft fair. So, you know, there's a lot of factors that may go into why things did and did not sell, okay? These were my Have a Very Merry Christmas. It's a little lip gloss with gummy candies. I was selling those for $3. Bare lip gloss. I sold 19. And I have 3, 4, 5. Looks like I have 5 left, and I would discount those to $2 if you're interested in those. Okay. Okay, and then my these were my Post-it notes. And I consider those to be a good seller. I sold, let's see, I sold 35, and it looks like I have 2 left, and these are $3, and I would discount those to $2.50. This is the first year I've done a wrap-up on how many I sold, so it's kind of fun. Okay, here's my Christmas keychains for teachers. Teacher keychains. Okay, let's see. I called those Teacher Key. I sold them for $5. And I'm just looking. I know I sold a lot. Okay, I sold 26. And I have 3 left, and I would discount those to, $4. They're super cute. They have charms on them as well as the big, you know, the big thing. Okay. These did not sell as well as I thought they would. What I did was I took my Halloween Play-Dohs that didn't sell, and I repackaged these as Christmas. So I've got, you know, you can see that these were Halloween on the wrapper, but I didn't really think that would matter. Kids don't care about that. Let's see, I have 8 of those left. Let's see, Play-Doh. Let me look. If I can't find it really fast, then I'll just guess on how many I sold, because I don't want to sit and make everybody move. Or I mean, make everybody wait while I'm looking. Okay, I think I had about 30, and I've got 8 left for $1.25, but I would sell those for $1. Okay. Moving on. Then the next one is also Play-Doh. I got to put these back so that we have some room. I'm filming these in my kitchen for 2 reasons. My craft room's a mess, and I had all this stuff in my kitchen, and I didn't want to have to take it all in the craft room. But this works good. Okay, now these Play-Dohs are the little containers, and I had about 10 of them, so I sold 5, $1.25. These are just called Play-Doh, and I would sell those for $1. Okay. Now, if anybody wants any of these items, email me quickly so that I can get them in the mail tomorrow, so that you can have them in time for Christmas. Okay. These were my Merry Grinchmas, and then I did some with just an elf for the last craft fair, and I sold these for $3. These were $3. These were $2.50, because this was from the first craft fair. This was the second, and I was just in a hurry and couldn't remember the price and didn't want to go look it up. So, so I did $3 and $2.50. I think $2.50 was probably a better price, but I sold 23 of these. And then these were just called Kisses, and I sold 17 of these. Okay, so I only have those 2 left, and I would put those at $2 each. Okay. All right. I put these in my booth the very last day of the second craft fair, and I think the problem was two things. I didn't have time to make a sign or to show them on a tumbler so that people knew exactly what they were, okay? But here's my mug. It straps around your mug, and then it has a zipper and a pocket. So you can put your cell phone, your car keys, your credit cards, you can put your lip gloss, everything that you need, you put in here and attach it to your mug. And then you have everything all in one place. I think they're an excellent idea. I use mine all the time. But I did not sell one of these. And like I said, I think it was too late in the fair, and a lot of people probably didn't know what they were. When I first bought mine at Target, when they first came out, I paid 20 bucks. I offered these at $5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I may have one more. I have either 9 or 10 of these. But I'm not going to discount the price, because if I don't sell them here on YouTube, I will put them in my Etsy shop. Because $5 is really a good deal. Okay, I think these are super cute. It's a large gift tag made out of wood. See, here's a string where you can hang it up. And it says, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. I've put it with a candy cane, and I made this cute little snowman with a scarf. I did not make any of these snowmen this year, but they're so fun. I'll probably make more next year, and then you just wrap it around the candy cane. So I had 2 of these at $5. Did not sell, and I think they're adorable. So I have 2 of those. These were my strawberries kits. So this is a strawberry hand cream, a strawberry lip balm holder, and a lip balm. I believe the lip balm, I don't remember if the lip balm was strawberry or not. And then here's the poem, smooth your hands and soothe your smile. With berries sweet and full of style, a lotion, a balm, a thoughtful touch to show you're loved so very much. I sold those for $10. I have 2 of those left. Let's see. I called that strawberries. Let's see if I can find real quick how many I sold strawberry. Okay, I sold 4, so I made 6. So I have 2 left for $10, but I will lower those to $5, okay? All right, that takes care of that bin. Oh, one more thing. And then this is a cute little elf, a gnome. No, he's not an elf, he's a gnome. And he's just in a package here with mints. And I had him for $8, did not sell him. So I would lower that to $5. Okay, next, let me just move this bin out of the way and get another one. With as much stuff as I made, I'm pleased with how much I only have left. But you know, every craft fair, no matter who we are, we're going to have leftovers. That's just how it goes. Okay, these were my bath bombs, Merry Fizmas. I think they're adorable. I had them at $3, which is a really good deal because, you know, we have the Happy Bath in our craft fair, and I think hers are like $8, something like that. Let's see, what did I call this? Bath bomb. These were not a huge seller. Bath bomb. Okay, I sold 10, so I'm happy with that. I have 6 left at $3, and I could lower those to $2 each. Okay. All right. And I thought this was adorable, but I put this in at the last minute, so maybe it just didn't have enough time to get shown. It's a very sturdy metal, no, it's glass with a lid, mug, tumbler, and it's Positively Merry, so it's for a dog lover. And then here's one of my reindeer M&M bags. I think it's adorable. Here's the front. This is what it looked like. But again, I put it in the very last day, and so I just don't think enough people had a chance to see it. $10. And I just really don't want to lower the price on that because the mug was quite expensive, okay? So that's called, you could just, if you want it, you could just say dog mug, okay? All right, next. Okay, let's see here. This, I had one of these left. This was my my little hand cream with lip balm, and then one of my decorated candy canes. These were a really good seller. I sold all but one. Beaded cane. Let me see how many of these I sold. Beaded cane. I'm looking. Okay, I sold 8. So, and they're $10. So if anyone wants this one, I will lower that to $8. Okay, guess better make sure I'm in frame. Okay, then these were, if you watched my videos, these were a clearance item that I bought last year. It's a toy and candy surprise in here. And then I've got some little unicorn erasers and some nerd candies. I had, let's see, I think I had 8 of these. I sold them for $5.50. Oh, and they're unicorn pets. So that's why I put the unicorn erasers. So I have these 2 left, and I would lower those to $3. Okay. This is one that I have had from last year. I think it's adorable. Snowflakes are angel kisses. And I think it's a well-known brand, but I don't recall what it was for sure. But then I've just got some snowflakes in the bottom. I think he's adorable. And it's $10. I've only got the one. I could change that to $8 if anyone wants that one, okay? All right, then these were stickers. So here's the, let's see, I'm trying to see if it has a body. Yeah, you can't see it, but this is the snowman body right here. And then you dress it up with scarves and hats and buttons, and I had probably, I don't know, 25 of these. I sold them for $1, and I have 4 left, and those will still stay at $1. Okay. These were the Labubu hair. What's it called? A hair tie? I don't know. I never had girls, you guys, so. But I've got one left with some Jolly Rancher gummies. I sold 11, I believe, at $2. And I did lower that price the last day of the craft fair. So that will stay at $2. Okay, then these are not necessarily Christmas decorations, but I gifted them as, you know, for a Christmas gift. It's a cute little bear, and he's holding a little umbrella. And then there's a wood house. That's what the house looks like on one side. And then on the other side, it says Home Sweet Home. I have 2 of these, and I put those at $6, which I think that's a great price for 2 wood decorations. So I'm going to keep those at $6. Hugs and kisses and help with the dishes. I made, let's see, what did I call that? Help dishes. I know I made quite a few. I think I made, I'm just guessing, 12, I want to say. And I only had the one left for $3.99, and I would lower that to $2. Okay. Then I had 4 of these. This was the little Gingy bucket, and it has a Mr. Beast little candy bar, fuzzy socks, a lip balm holder and a lip balm and a hand sanitizer for $10, which is a really good deal, plus this cute wood tag. So I have one left. I sold 3, and I will lower that to $8. Okay. All right, then I have this little guy. He's on snow skis. It's a cute little bird on snow skis. And then I've put some little ornaments in there. I think he's adorable. This says Guess Who from like a Secret Santa, but if you didn't want this to be a Secret Santa gift, you could just pull the tag off. I lowered him to $8, but I could put him at $6. Okay. All right. Let's see what's in this other bin here. Okay. I want to make sure I didn't package things in different bins, but I kept them all together. Okay, I had one of these, Merry Sparkling Christmas. This is a lotion. Let's see. Yeah, body lotion. And then matching bubble bath. I think these turned out absolutely adorable. I sold, let's see, this was called Sparkle Christmas. See if I can see that real quick. I've got 3 sheets I need to look through. Sparkle Christmas. I don't know. I'm thinking I made maybe probably 4 or 6, and it's $5.99, and I could lower that to $5. Okay. I was really surprised that I had these left. I don't think I showed these on a video. In fact, I'm about 99% sure that I did not. I'm just so surprised that I have these left. I think I made 8, and you can see these glass mugs are loaded. There's hand lotion, lip gloss, another hand lotion. This hand lotion is by itself, and then this is a key ring, so it has hand lotion, or maybe it's body lotion, the shimmer lip gloss, and a big pom-pom puff. Then there's a matching bubble bath. I think these are adorable, absolutely adorable. I'm just really surprised that they didn't sell. I put some mints in there, and these are $15. And you guys, that is a great deal for everything you're getting in that. So if anybody wants these, I'll make sure I package them well so that the glass doesn't get broke. But I'm going to keep that price at $15 because I think that's really a good price. So I have 2 of those, the pink and the blue. Okay. All right. This is my snowman soap with the ornament. It was one of a really good seller. Let's see, snowman. Okay. I sold 9, and I have 3 left. So it's a bottle of soft soap and a cute ornament. The ornament has a rope on it to hang it. There's that one, and that one, and that one. The reason I was showing you these is because some of them had red and white, but it looks like all the red and white scarves and hats, those all sold. But I have 3 of these left. Soap washes away, but this snowman ornament is here to stay. This is a darling gift for a teacher, a neighbor, a co-worker. 3 of those left at $5.99, and I will go $5. Okay. So on these, I'll just go in the order that I receive requests. First come, first serve, okay, on everything. Okay, next. I sold a lot of my beaded pens. This is what I have left. Let me find those. Let's see. Trying to find them. Oh, I'm not seeing them right off the bat. I'll probably see it when I start to go through my list. But I had a whole bunch of these, probably, I don't know, 20 or 30. And I put them at $5, you guys. That's a killer deal. You can't buy these on Etsy for $5. So this is Best Mom Ever. And then 2 of the calves, pink, blue pen. Good Vibes Only. Nurse Fuel. This one is more for Halloween. And then Blessed. So these are $5, and I have one. These make great coworker gifts as well. 7 of those. Okay. All right, and here's my Nightmare Before Christmas bath bomb and bath crumbles, and I made the candy cane with it. And let's see, what did I call this? Nightmare. I sold a lot. Let's see. Okay, I sold 13 at $7.99. I have these 2 left, and I would put those at $7. Okay, next is okay, this was the pocket, the paper pocket that had the hand sanitizer, the lip balm holder, and the lip balm. Okay, and it's a keychain that you can hook on anything. This was called Gift Pack. I started them out at, I think, $12, but then I lowered the price to $8. Oh, there it is. Okay, Gift Pack. I sold 6. And let's see what price I sold them at. I sold 6 at, nope, that's not the right one. I must have called something else Gift Pack, because the other thing I called Gift Pack was $5. Anyway, I can't remember. I can't find it on my list. But, you know, for a hand sanitizer, a lip balm holder, and a lip balm for $8, I just feel like that's a great deal. But I could go $7. I have these 3 left. I made a lot of my popcorn wrappers. Let's see, and I just called this popcorn. Okay, I sold 14 at $2. I have 3 left, and I would go $1.50. Okay. These were just cute little keychains that I had. I thought they'd be fun for a girl to hang on a book bag or a backpack. $3. I sold 1. I would lower those to $2, and I have 3 of them. Oh, I just found some more pens. Okay, so here's 4 more pens. Another Nurse Fuel, a cute sunflower, Mama Needs Coffee, You Got This Coffee, and then another sunflower. Okay, this sunflower is purple, this one's yellow on the pen. So 5 more pens. Okay, then I'm kind of surprised at these necklaces. I thought they were absolutely adorable. I bought mine off Etsy as an idea. I paid $16 for it. I ended up lowering these to $7.99, and I didn't sell that many. Let's see, necklace. But I did lower the price towards the end of the craft fair, so that may have been, you know, a reason why I didn't sell more. I sold 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 left. I put them at $7.99, and I can go $6. Oh, I'm running out of room. Okay. Next are these cute little sets I did with the candy bar and the little hand lotion. And then I have a charm that I put on each one. That one's a little candy, that one's a donut, that one's a tree, that one's a church, and that one's a snowflake, okay? So I have 5 left. I had them for $5, and I will mark those down to $3. Here's to hot cocoa and cozy socks. I have one left. I had them at $5.75, and I called it Cocoa Socks. Let's see if I can just see it. I sold 12, and like I said, $5.75. It's got a pair of socks, cocoa, and marshmallows in this cute little pocket, and I would lower that to $5. Okay. These were definitely a hit, my reindeer cocos. I sold 64. I have one left. A reindeer's nose, so bright and sweet, holds cocoa magic. What a treat. Stir it up with peppermint delight and sip some Christmas joy tonight. One left, you guys. At $3.50, I'll lower that to $3. Okay. So get your paper out and write down what it is that you want. Okay, I have one more Labubu hair. So now I have 2 of those now. And I just found some more of these. Let's see, how many did I say I had? Oh, no, no, never mind. These are the same ones. I just put them back in the same bin that I just pulled from, so never mind. Okay, all right, I have 2 of my tic-tac-toes left. They were a big seller. I sold 15, $3 each, and I'm not going to lower the price on those. So I have 2 of those. But if anybody wants more of these, I can hurry and make more, okay? If you order at least 10, then I can make more, but you have to order at least 10 because it's not worth my time if I don't make them all in a big assembly line, okay? These were another big seller. They are every year. These were my clear box treats for $3.99. I sold 48. I have 2 left, and I would lower those to $3. Okay. I'm almost done. This was a card game. It's called The Boss is Watching. I think this would be fun to give to your boss for work, you know, your work boss. A deck of cards, a package of the nerd candies. It's $6. I would lower that to $5. I only have the one. I'm really surprised this didn't sell. Baking Spirits Bright, it stands up. It's adorable with all the gingerbread. And then I've got the gingerbread clip here. I put that at $8, and I could go $6 on that. Okay, almost done, like I said. Okay, just a few more things here. Okay, where did it go? I just saw one, but no, I can't find it. Okay, anyway, these are my Hershey candy bar wrappers. I had, let's see, what did I call this? Hershey wrap. I didn't have a ton of these. I sold 13, I have 3 left. The other one is a Santa. I just can't find it right now, but I know it's here because I saw it a minute ago. 3 of these left. And I had them at $3, but I would go $2. So 2 snowmen, 1 Santa. And if you're making a list of what you want to buy, make sure that you buy enough to make it worth it on your postage. You know, it's funny, in my Etsy shop, I'll get orders for one item that's $3 and then they pay $5 shipping. You know, it kind of cracks me up. Okay, one of these, this is just a little foam reindeer that you finish building, and it's an ornament. $1.50, I could go $1. That's just a reindeer kit. I have one. And then I have these cute little hand sanitizers with a bracelet. This bracelet says Holly, $5. I sold, gosh, I probably sold at least, see, these were from last year, so I just threw in some extras this year, so I don't know how many I sold. Last year when I had a lot, I sold about 25. I had them at $5, but I've got one left and I can go $3. And I believe that's it. Yep, that's it, everybody. So now let's talk about, I'm gonna have a seat here. Let's talk about my really good sellers so that you'll know. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're gonna have to watch my videos, okay? The M&M poems, I sold 80 of those. Let's see, maybe I'll just go down this list with you. Let me get something to use like a ruler here. Okay. And if there's glare, I'm so sorry. Okay, my M&M. Is that gonna glare too much? Yes, that's gonna glare. I'm just gonna take it out of the package so then we won't have as much glare. Okay, I sold 80 of my M&M poems for $1.25. The reindeer cocoa, as I mentioned, I sold 64. The clear box treats, I sold 48. Okay, the tumbler lip. These were those little tumblers that are about this size, and then I put a lip balm in them. I sold them for $5. I sold 39. They sold out. My little decks of Uno cards and Phase 10. Uno, I sold 32. Phase 10, I sold 20. And you get those at Dollar Tree. This is another M&M poem. Back up. This first M&M, those were my M&M tubes, the long skinny tubes, sold 80 of those. And then my M&M poem, I sold 29. These should all be on past videos. My teacher keychains, I sold 26. The little Grinch Kiss clear boxes, sold 23. The hand lotions that I have a few left that had the Twix bar with a little charm on the lotion, I sold 23. The reindeer M&Ms that were in that right here, these reindeer M&Ms, I sold 21. And mints. Oh, these were the little toilet paper cardboard rolls that I filled with mints. I sold 20 of those. And then Santa Kisses. It was a bag that said Santa has been busy granting you wishes, and now he's left this bag of kisses, something like that. I sold 20 of those. Sold 20 of my pens. The lip balm holder, that was just the holder. Let's see. Okay, so that was just these lip balm holders with lip balm in it by themselves. I sold 19 of those. The bare lip glosses that I had a few left, I sold 19. This is another M&M poem. It's a different poem that talked about it's more nativity related. I sold 19 of those. My Post-it notes, I told you on those, 35. And then tic-tac-toe, 15. So what this line is I just picked my top 20 that sold. So now I'll just quickly go through this for those that want to see. My wrapped popcorns, I sold 14. My Nightmare Before Christmas bath sets, 13. I had some Labubu dangles, 13. Candy dish, I don't remember what that is, you guys. I'm sorry. The Hershey wraps that were the snowman and the Santa, I sold 13. The Cocoa socks, 12 of those. Oh, there's some more Unos. So I sold 32 plus 12 more Unos. I don't know why those showed up down here. More popcorn. Lost buttons, I sold 11. Santa cup, those were the cups, the paper cups that I had. Cocoa, Hershey Kisses, and marshmallows in. Sold 11 of those. The Cocoa pack, that would have been these. Sold 10. Cocoa cup, that was another kind of Santa cup. Sold 9 of those. Snowman soap, that was these. Okay. And I sold 9 of those. I did sell some of the Play-Dohs. My movie kit, I had 8. I don't remember what that was, you guys. You'd have to watch. Oh, I remember. It was the bucket from Hobby Lobby, and then it had a bottle of soda and candy and stuff in it. That I sold 8 of those. My cozy book kits, I sold 8 of those. The beaded candy canes with the lotion, sold 8 of those. The hand soap, 8. Popcorn buckets. I thought that was the same as the movie kit, so I can't remember. You guys, I've made so much stuff since July, my head is just in a whirlwind. So if I can't remember what something is, I apologize. You might have to go back and watch some of my videos if you're interested to see what I meant. Kisses, sold 7. Oh, snap. Those were some kits that I had on my very last video. Sold 7 of those. Popcorn set, 6. Chicken noodles, those were my snowmen with the chicken noodle soup. I sold 6 of those. There's just so much. I don't know if you guys want me to go through all this. More of my book kits. Some of my cozy book kits, some of them I had at 15, some of them I had at 20 because I marked them down at some point, but I sold all of them. Gift pack, highlighters. Some of this is just you're not gonna really care. Bath bombs. I'm just seeing if anything here stands out. And my list is sorted from bestseller down to lowest seller. But in some instances, I didn't make that many. Like right here, I only made 3 baking sets. And I sold all 3, and they were $20 each. That was in my last video, I believe. So, looking at the ranking it doesn't necessarily mean very much, okay? Okay. All right, let's just get down to the basics here. Okay, so because this craft fair was the same person that runs it at the same location, 2 different times. One was in November, one was in December. Because of that, this list is for the 2 craft fairs, and because her computer prints this out, or her program lets me print this out. Okay, so keep in mind when I show you these numbers, this was for the 2 craft fairs. The first craft fair is 5 days long. The second one is 4 days long. The lady that runs these, it's called Simple Treasures Boutique. She has tons of followers on Facebook. We have people that come to this every year. We have people that buy tickets so they can be the early shoppers. It's very famous, very, very, very well advertised. She even goes on TV on some of the midday talk shows to advertise. So, your craft fair is only going to be as good as what's advertised so that people know it's out there, okay? So some of these fairs where I watch the videos on YouTube and they say, not very many people came. Well, then in my mind, that means the person that ran the fair did not advertise very well, because it's all in advertising. And then after that, it's people that shop every year. They know your booth, they love your stuff, and they frequent your booth. I have people all the time, oh, I can't wait to see what you make this year. I'm coming to the craft fair. I love your stuff. So, a lot of it is repeat customers. Some is just, they walk into your booth, they love how everything looks, and they want to shop. So it's appeal as well, okay? All right. Here's my total before commission for the 2 shows, $4,795.75. I think her commission is 15%, if I remember right. So after commission, I was at $4,076.39, but then I need to deduct the booth rental, so $120 for each fair, plus, so that puts me at $38.36.39. Plus, for these 2 shows, if you don't do a security shift, which is a 2-hour shift, then you get charged $35 per show. So I don't like to do that, so I minused out the $70. That puts me at $3,776.39. Now, is that 100% profit? No, because you see everything I sell. Obviously, I had to buy it, you know, like to sell this, I had to buy the coffee sleeves, I had to buy the cocoa, the peppermint sticks, the marshmallows. I try and do a 50% markup. Sometimes it's higher. So, you know, without, if you look at this total, but then you figure I had to spend money to make money, that'd probably put me at about, I don't know, hopefully $3,000. And, you know, because you have to buy candy and just so many things go into this. A lot of the stuff, though, is from past years, and I just pulled it out of my on-hand stock. But you still had to pay for it, though, you know, at some point. But that's where I ended out. I'm pleased. The next year, the first craft fair from this show will still be in the same place, but the second craft show from this same lady will be in Heber City, Utah. That's going to be a new town for us. It's right next to Park City, Utah. Very, very rich people and a lot of people that come just to ski. So I'm looking at that one thinking it's probably going to be a $4,000 or $5,000 show just by itself if I can keep up with making everything. I'm going to have to start early in the summer and just make. But that's good. I need to clear some of my supplies out of my garage. But anyway, I'll put my link to my email below. If there's anything you want, just shoot me an email, and then I will figure out what the postage is going to be, and I will email you back, and then you can tell me it's a yes or a no. If you want 2-day shipping, put that in there as well. I can do a large box. Let's see, I don't know how much the large box 2-day shipping is now. I can do a large box, a medium box, or a small box on the shipping. I will look all that up and put that in my description. So you can say if you want the 2-day or if you want just regular mail. But we need to hurry and get this stuff spoken for and in the mail to you so that you can have it in time for Christmas. So thanks for watching. I still plan on posting a few craft fair ideas that you can make for next year because I have some supplies that I just didn't get time to do. I'll post a few more of those, and they'll also be good gift items as well. So, okay, thanks for watching. I sure appreciate all the support my great subscribers give me. It's been a great year, but I'll tell you at this point, I am absolutely burnt right out, burnt to the crisp. I left work 2 days ago because I just did not feel good. I came home and I laid down. I woke up 4 hours later. I think I was just burned out to the core. I spent many mornings getting up at 5, then going to work, then crafting at night. This has been going on since September, so, but it was good. It was a good year for me. I'm happy with how my things turned out, and I'm happy with my sales. So I appreciate everyone so much, and I'll hear from you in an email if there's anything you'd like to purchase. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and please come back Bye for now.